Fernando Torres.
In. This could be the most dramatic story of the season. It's Torres to give Chelsea a place in the Champions League final.
Welcome to the channel, guys. It's your boy Said here from Select Vision, and I'm back again with another video. The latest transfer news for Chelsea Football Club. I'll be presenting daily, so make sure you don't miss out on this one, and make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment down below and what you think about today's video. Thank you very much. So the first talking point in today's video is that I've read online on Twitter that Alex Telles has agreed a deal with PSG for like 25 million euros. So what I said in my previous videos was that there's two left backs that Chelsea are currently going for, which is Nicolas Tagliafico and Alex Telles. So basically, with PSG agreeing a deal with Alex Telles, which means that Chelsea are actively pursuing Nicolas Tagliafico from Ajax, which is, in my opinion, a better player for us at the moment, because, you know, he's got that Champions League experience of Ajax where they reached the semi-final, but also we played against them this year as well, and he played well against us. But also, you know, Alex Telles was playing for Porto. He's a good player as well, but I feel like Nicolas Tagliafico would be a better fit for us. But also, we have a close relationship with Ajax as well. The Hakim Ziyech deal was pretty easy and smooth to deal with, and we had a good relationship with them. So even Nicolas Tagliafico's agent also said that after being at the club for 2.5 years, he's looking for a deal elsewhere, and the clubs that I think will be linked with him are Barcelona, and obviously PSG were linked, but obviously they had to sign Telles, so it's either Barcelona or Arsenal, which are, you know, interested in signing the player. I feel like if he wants to come to London in the Premier League, he would choose Chelsea over Arsenal, just because, you know, we're currently in the Champions League and Arsenal aren't, and also we have Hakim Ziyech in our team, so it does make a difference. The thing I want to talk about today is that, you know, Chelsea are in official contact with Said Benrahma, nicknamed the Algerian Messi, in Brentford, where he plays for Brentford, which are, you know, currently in the Championship, but they're doing well this season. And the good thing about him is that he's 24 years old, so he's going to be entering his prime. But here are some stats with Brentford this season. He's been involved with 17 goal contributions, 10 goals and 7 assists. But also, he's been man of the match 7 times this year. And I know people are going to say, but it's a Championship, but you know you can get some really good players and good gems from the Championship. Look at James Maddison, that was in the Championship before he signed for Leicester City. But also look, like Robertson was playing for Hull before he joined Liverpool, so you can get some good players that are, you know, in the lower teams down below, so it doesn't really make a difference. I know he's been, you know, his official price is like confirmed for like £35 million, which, you know, Championship players, the pricing has gone up compared to the past, but you can get some really good players. But the good thing is that, you know, he'll be happy to take that step up from, you know, Brentford to Chelsea, and he'll be happy to play on the bench, because the starting wingers that I think will be starting next year for Chelsea will be Pulisic on the left and then Hakim Ziyech on the right. But also, you know, competing for the places on the wings, it will be Callum Hudson-Odoi. But also, if Benrahma comes and joins us, then them two will be on the bench as replacement wingers. But, you know, it would be good for us. It would be good for him to take that step up. But also, he's an Algerian international as well. He's played 3 caps for Algeria, even though he doesn't start a lot. It's because he's competing with, you know, Riyad Mahrez, and that's a difficult thing to do, to play for, you know, to replace him. Mahrez is one of the top wingers in English football as well. Playing for Man City, it's hard to replace him in the international team. What I talk about is that I know a lot of people I've read on social media that are upset with Chelsea not, you know, pursuing Jeremy Boga, and you know, the release cost was like 12 million to get him back to the club. But you gotta think like this, really. You really think that he's gonna be happy being a rotational player at Chelsea when he went on this season and did well for Sassuolo? He knows he knows himself that, you know, his capabilities as a player. I don't really think that he'll want to be playing on the bench for Chelsea, so he'd rather stay in Italy where he's done well this season, and maybe, you know, maybe a better team in Italy will go for him. So that's where I see that, you know, negotiations with the club broke down, because I believe that personally he he didn't want to be a rotational player in the squad, so that's why I think the deal broke down between both clubs. Another thing I want to talk about in today's video is that Newcastle have been, you know, actively pursuing Ross Barkley. As you must be aware, is that Newcastle are, you know, they're like currently being talks of them being taken over by rich Arab owners, so they've been interested in like Pochettino as a potential manager for them and potential top players joining the club. But you know, I think, you know, personally, that Ross Barkley, obviously he said himself that he wants to stay in the club and fight for his place under, you know, Frank Lampard. He himself said that, you know, he loves Frank Lampard as a manager and also as a player, and you know, he's in his prime now. He's 26 years old. I know this season he's been inconsistent, but whenever he's played and has minutes on the pitch, he's done really well, especially in the last few games. You know, he's had issues this year with drama going on, being publicised in the media, but also he had a few injuries as well. So whenever he's played, he's been one of our best creative players, and stats also suggest that as well. So I think it would be good for him to stay next season and really show his worth as a player. We all know that he has capabilities of a player, but he hasn't really shown since, you know, the first couple of seasons at Everton. You know, people talked about him being one of the best talents in English football. So I feel like creativity-wise, he's a good player, and under Lampard, he could bring the best out of him. So I think if he stays next year, that would be good for us. You know, obviously there's competition for players, but he can bring the best out of the team and the players in the squad. So I think he should definitely stay. Anyways guys, that's it for today's video. Please subscribe, like the video, comment down below, and also write down your opinions in the comment section what you think Chelsea should do in this transfer window. And like I said previously in other videos, we're a community here, so make sure, you know, you write down your opinions, and I'll get back to you on what I personally think Chelsea should do in the transfer window. Anyways guys, peace.